guys. Monday, my favorite day of the whole week. I'm sitting around all weekend long, drinking beer, doing nothing. Finally had the opportunity to get back to work and absolutely love it. What are we looking at today? Going to look at resilience. Now, this is one I heard about from, what was her name again? Hemp seed. That's right. You know, the girl that used to take care of the E-scale. What they are doing, Sierra Nevada gives 100%. Now, I didn't look in depth. I believe it's 100% of after all of the beer is paid for. So once they've basically, it's kind of like our Snowflake Melter. Once we cover the snow, then the flake gets the rest of it. So 100% of the proceeds goes to help the fire victims out in California. And me and Matt are going to do our best to
make it a quick one.
Help make that happen. It's an IPA. Campfire. I thought it was an IPA.
I used to like Sierra Nevada a lot.
Yeah. You know what my problem has been with Sierra Nevada, at least when I started jumping into, hey, Mr. Holster, is that a baby wolf?
I guess I was being nice. I'm giving you first sip today.
Thanks. I just had to get it all the way from Mr. Holster. Now, when I started kind of transitioning from like Bush, if I just stand here, it works out better. Bush. And someone sent me another frickin' shirt. When I started transitioning from things like Michelob and Bush and stuff, and having more of stuff like this, what I didn't like about Sierra Nevada, but I didn't notice it from anybody else, is it had really kind of a really dry, bitter finish. Mm-hmm. The beer itself, it was kind of like drinking water in Superior. It's kind of like, well, you're busy going gulp, gulp, gulp. You're going, this is pretty good, this is pretty good. Then as soon as you stop, you're like, what is that?
Yeah.
This for Sierra Nevada, this is a fairly malty IPA, and you can even see how it kind of, instead of getting a nice white head, it gets that
a little frothy,
little dirty, big ass bubbles. I like big ass bubbles.
I like those big ass bubbles.
A little bit more manageable for you than yesterday's chick.
I'll take them both in a heartbeat.
I am not going to complain at all.
Yeah,
well, you know,
it really reminds me a lot of the Sierra Nevada, the green one. Which one's that?
I think that's just their IPA.
IPA.
Now they've got some specialty releases that are pretty damn good. Torpedo.
My problem with them is I think Sierra Nevada, a lot of them taste the same. We're very similar.
It's just like the other one we were talking about.
Yep.
Samuel Adams.
Yep.
It's like they use the same damn beer, then they put a little bit of that flavor in there, and they call it a...
sprinkle a little cinnamon on it, and now it's the holiday cheer.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
I mean, that's... When I made the change from, the watered down beer to better things, Sierra Nevada was one of my preferred, same with Two Hearted. But, now that my beverages have expanded, I've lost my zing for Sierra Nevada. It's just too much the same. Even this one, like I said, it reminds me a lot of the IPA. Not that it tastes bad. I'll drink it.
So, here's something I probably say that I notice pisses off, not usually these guys, but people that just randomly find a brew review and it's, say, their favorite beer, and I might give it a 7 out of 10. Well, for the cost of this 6-pack, there's an awful lot of good beers in the same price range.
Yeah.
So...
Now, what did that go for?
Honestly, I don't even remember.
That's a 12-pack too, isn't it?
That was just a 6.
Oh no, 6.
I believe it was like $9. It was typical. It was like $9 or $10. $10 probably. But I mean, it's honorable, and the one thing that they've encouraged, and it probably says on here.
Yeah, that they gave out the recipe to pretty much any brewery and
anybody that wanted to get on board. And I saw a list of all of the other breweries that are involved, and the last time I saw the list, I want to believe it was more than 80. That
is a really cool idea how they wanted to help out, and just the fact that they're able to give out their recipe and say, hey, you know, we want to help these victims. That's awesome. I'd buy a 6-pack just for that.
That's kind of why. Well, you know, it's always nice to have something to review, but I honestly thought it's like if they're willing to do something like that and go, here's the recipe, get on board. Well, it'd be interesting to see how much money end up being their total.
Well, I would think you're basically paying for 1 or 2 cans, and the rest of the proceeds are going to those victims that you're paying for. You know, like the cost of beer.
I would not be surprised if one of those cans at normal price
pays for the whole
twice tops, and then the other 4 is all profit.
Yeah.
Small Money was first. Bearded CB was second, but saying third. Ben N was third, but saying first. And Keck was fourth and being correct.
Good job, Ant.
James Kronk, first or maybe fifth. He was 50% right. Small Money first, in other words. And Keck, so naughty, beer, brew, bunny, babe, so naughty.
And I wonder where he gets all these tongue twisters from.
I also have to apologize. I'm not doing any comments because I have shit to do, and this is not, going to be an hour and 30-minute brew review.
We've got a deadline. It's got to be under an hour.
The lights, I just have a timer hooked up, and 47 minutes and 32 seconds from right now, the lights are turning off. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Pretty sure you will not be getting any if you don't finish under an hour tonight.
Heck, again with the fucking buffering. But as long as I was here before Joey, you were. Matt Davis, 10th.
Gun Wild,
7th
contender. Commenter.
I just have to take him at his word. I'm not going back. Bearded CB. Oh, well, second. Even though I said third, I claim both as no one else has.
I'll give it to you.
Bearded CB. Hour and 32 minutes. Yep, definitely Matt there.
Piss off.
Bearded CB. And good choices again on the intro, babe. Kind of hard to see brew babe behind your noggin.
Which one was this now? What drink was it? Oh, the 4-bean.
Yeah, so it was the large-chested girl, and this was the intro, babe.
I wasn't really worried about the girl. I'm just wondering how they keep blaming me for all these long times, and it's like I don't really say shit.
Oh, not the huge-chested one was the one before.
Yeah,
that's the one that you picked.
Yeah,
she kind of looks like she's just wearing a roll of black electrical tape.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah. And the actual intro girl was a porn star, one of my personal favorites. I mean, if I was into pornography, which I'm not, because that's disgusting. Bearded CD. Also, don't worry, Matt. We give you shit because we like you. Laugh out loud.
Thanks.
Bearded CB. Matt is a fucking piece of no.
Oh, I think you're reading out your own mind there.
And of course, stuff pops up.
May have to finish in the morning. He missed to be there.
Multi-gunman.
You again? What the fuck?
I don't know who he's talking about.
I don't know either.
Gee, let me guess. Is it Jeff or Brad?
I think it said the Defenders or something.
The deplorables, but the Jeff sent. Well, actually, I see it's a little mixed action going on. Wade, Jeff. Good job, guys.
I think these guys are actually the ones that really hold the show up. It's not me.
Well, you know how long it would take to do this if we didn't do
making
this?
phone calls.
Smile money. Won't you be my neighbor? No way, Mr. Rogers. I hope
Mr. McFeely starts delivering your mail. Speedy delivery.
Jolson, Lady in Red, hello. That's, see, I'm drawing a blank now. That's, tell you her chest size, but I can't remember what her name is. Jolson, we need more cowbell and shots. Jolson, why is the box moving? I'm so confused.
What box would that be?
I don't know. Did we have a box yesterday?
I don't know.
I think Jolson was fucking with us. Jolson, somewhere in the top 25th-ish. Jolson, what is the old saying? A snake in the grass?
Just saying.
Just saying.
I like that one, actually. I use that quite a bit myself.
Stalker Steve, I don't see 5th claimed. Okay, it's yours. Stalker Steve, or 20th.
That a boy, take two.
But before we get too far, I did have a package. I'm not 100% sure. This is from Stephen Bush. I know he got in contact with me the other day, which I think was yesterday, and said that he had a camera that he wasn't using that I could use for the overhead stuff for Christine, a Panasonic. It writes one file unless you go over an hour. Now, her cooking videos do not go over an hour. And I know he also sent some information about some hot peppers, but hot peppers don't require a box the size of this.
Speaking of hot peppers, if you guys know where to get some hot peppers, like the seeds, I love growing hot peppers, but I was not able to find any last year. Not any that I like. 2 years ago, do you remember, did you ever try any of mine? I grew some chocolate habaneros. Those were like 500, like it was a half a mil skull units. Now, obviously, there's a lot hotter peppers, but our season up here isn't really great for growing peppers.
Steve doesn't grow. Of my lunatic friends, Mark grows peppers because he has the climate for it. But Steve finds almost anything he wants in the form of powder on eBay, which you could probably, I'm guessing you could probably find the seeds.
Yeah.
I think it was Mark that yelled at me for not saving the Reaper seeds. Okay, now we're... So Steve, why didn't you just put this in the...
I would laugh if it came with another box inside of the box. Holy moly.
Peppercorns?
Is that what it is? Oh yeah.
Jelly Belly Krispy Kremes. We've got cinnamon apple, strawberry iced, original glazed, glazed blueberry, and chocolate with sprinkles. Ghost pepper flavored smoking hot potato chips.
You know,
Oh, there's two different ones.
basically just sent you Christmas for a pothead or something here. Do you think you got the munchies all day or something?
Carolina Reaper flavored scorching hot
That looks
cheese curls.
that looks like it's really hot. Hold on, before I even try one of these, I better get something to
reload.
something to sip on, because I'm feeling these are going to be tough. Ghost pepper, probably not nearly as bad as that Reaper. You know what I like about these kind of chips? You sneak them in. My kid likes plain chips, so you sneak some of those hot ones in his bag of plain chips until he gets to one.
Wow. Going for Dad of the Year.
Oh, no, I'm kidding. I don't do that to my kid. Maybe my girlfriend. When I have one. But they don't last long because of this shit.
Now what I need to do is if this doesn't see the hottest ones I've had, well, the hottest one I ever had was I thought I saved the box. The ghost pepper or the Reaper.
Yep. It's just a one chip.
Yeah. It's like $20 to buy one chip. I ate it on camera. Yep.
Did you cry?
It definitely, well, I didn't cry, but oh my God, it was like my nose would not stop running. But I have the Pocky,
I can smell those from here.
One of my good YouTube friends recommended it, the Pocky Ghost Chips that you can get at Walmart.
Those got some good flavor. They're pretty mild.
You want to try some chips? Steven. Oh.
Now, if you have a bunch of them,
What the hell are those?
Crispy
Donut
cream jelly beans.
For you?
These are for you.
For why?
Well, I can share. No, you can share.
Okay.
Want to give them a try and report back? At least it isn't booger. Booger,
That's exactly
snot,
where my mind went, because
earwax.
John's supposed to be sending me that for the girls' party.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It's a jelly bean game.
oofta.
So you can either have popcorn or booger or puke or I don't know what kind of name.
Oh, these are all in their own little trays.
Oh, that's so fancy.
So you got apple cinnamon, strawberry iced, original glazed. That's one I want to try. Blueberry and chocolate with sprinkles. Hang on.
So weird.
This is why it takes them so long.
I'm having a regular donut.
I'm gonna try the strawberry one.
Oh, I'm gonna go with the apple.
Oops.
Is it apple cinnamon apple or whatever?
Mm-hmm. How was that one?
I don't know, because I haven't had sugar in a long time, so it doesn't.
Tastes like sugar.
No.
They weren't bad. These almost taste like plain chips for a minute.
Mama?
No.
How about a chocolate with sprinkles? Chocolate with titty sprinkles.
You should try some of
Okay,
the chips.
Jeff.
The chips are good.
Okay. Okay, go wild. Does he watch this?
Gun Wild?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
All the time.
Gun Wild. Why is it when I said chocolate with titty sprinkles, she said, okay, Jeff. Okay, so these are...
Those actually are kind of good. Eat a bunch of them though. They got some heat.
Oh, and I don't know why, but Steven sent peppercorns. We can put in our grinder.
Okay.
I should probably try them before you just use them on anything.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Sprinkled with some hot sauce or something.
Yeah, just in case they have a little bit too much dip to them. Now these are cheesy puffs with Carolina
I
Reaper.
don't know if I'm gonna be up. This is what I'm. My malt is warm with those. I'm not gonna lie. Like I can handle it. They put out some heat after you have a few.
150 calories.
You know.
Oh, these are actually pretty good.
They're not nearly as spicy as I thought they would be. But they're both. My tongue is feeling it. I'm not gonna lie.
Now, Bulwark 1911 was the one that recommended the Ghost Pepper Pocky Chips. Now, these are supposedly Carolina Reaper. If I let you try the Ghost Pocky Chips from upstairs, you will. If you think this is hot, you will not like those at all.
No, I know. No, I know. That's what I'm saying. These are a lot more mild than I anticipated them to be, with the names.
Shit you need to do is build yourself a little chip sandwich. A sandwich. Let's have a little hot chip sandwich.
By all means, man, you dig in. Feeling the heat.
Have some titty sprinkles. It'll make you feel better.
That's what I was thinking.
Thank you, Steve. These are good. I'm not normally a poofy. I like the Cheetos makes a flamin' hot, but it's not the poofy one. It's the crisper one.
I like the crispy ones.
But this is actually very good.
I like the crunchier ones myself.
But if you bought these, Steve, these are definitely mild compared to the Ghost Pepper Pocky Chips that you can get at your local Hell. He works at Walmart. I can only imagine the shit that he sees on a daily basis.
Oh man.
Shit seen at Walmart.
You know, sometimes that's just entertaining to go on YouTube and watch like Walmart clips. People just throw shit tons of clips from Walmart together. You won't believe the outrageous stuff you see.
Hey, look at the front butt.
Oh my god. 400-pound ladies dressed in basically nothing but a fucking thong.
I've seen almost the worst thing I've ever seen in my life at a Walmart. The only thing that ever outdid that is we went to go, why were we there? I think it was a bid. We were asked by the owner of the flooring company to stop to do a bid on our way back because we were out of town, so he didn't want to have to drive all the way up there. So we get up there, knock on the door. This I'm being generous when I say $4.95, $5.25, somewhere in there. She was wearing a fucking
You must be getting some more nudie pics. The only time the phone dings like that.
There's Brad. Good old Brad.
Who says you don't like porn? They're sending you in the masses.
But like Jeff says, my girls are classy. Brad's are just naked. See, doesn't mean I don't enjoy Brad's. It's just you don't get to see any of the shit that Brad shares. He does every now and then. Okay, so the woman comes to the door, and I want to say it wasn't summer. It was fairly chilly outside. Rolling somewhere around 500 pounds in a transparent pink muumuu. It looked like she was. It looked like she was wearing a fucking pink condom. There was nothing left to the imagination. The titty started where a titty starts, but the titty ended somewhere where the vagina would end.
I was just gonna tell you a Walmart story.
Oh, see how this is how this shit happens. We're already at 25 minutes.
This lady was like probably in her 50s.
Right off the bat, there's
Titties up here, hanging fucking to her belly button. It's like, goddamn. You gotta wear a bra or something, woman.
oh, she wasn't even wearing a bra.
I don't know, but I mean, I've never seen a bra go down that low. She must be strapping that thing around her waist.
Jolson, okay, here's where we get scolded. There's no Coca-Cola in a flaming Dr. Pepper. It's normal beer, like,
Oh,
that is not normal fucking
we
beer.
don't drink that.
I
stuff
can't, I'm
around
not
here.
even using the name that he puts in there.
No,
We'll change it to not embarrass.
it's water. It's water beer. He said.
Yeah, he's watered down shit. Fill a pint glass full of watered down shit, aka the height as a shot glass. Then pour a shot of amaretto, then top off the shot with 151. Light the shot on fire, then drop in the beer. The beer, then pour a shot of amaretto.
No, the beer then puts out the flame. Then you drink it.
Why don't you stop on by?
Yeah, we ain't that fancy of bartenders around here.
Then pour a shot of amaretto, then top off with a shot of 151, light the shot on fire, then drop it in the beer. The beer puts out the flame, then you drink it.
That's a whole lot of work, and it seems like we could have some explosives going on the way we get crazy.
I think we need to come up with a new hashtag, shut the fuck up Jolson. Soccer
That
Steve.
seemed a little harsh.
And again, well, see, look who comes to your defense. I bet you he'll lay a blankie out over the puddle when you walk across it, too.
No, I won't.
Stuck, Steve. Then again, the host is upstaged by the cute one. I'm assuming he's talking about the girl that
I
was
hope
here.
to God he's
and,
talking about
He
that.
could have been talking about you. I hear Stalker Steve he rolls.
Hey, you know what? I can't wait until I got you looking better than them. Oh, it's gonna be good, guys. I'm getting some stuff. I'm getting some stuff for the show. We're gonna have some fun over here.
He wants to challenge the if it shows up here, I'll wear it.
Oh,
From here up. Well, unless you're hemp seed addict, she actually got me to take my pants off.
don't worry, I'm not gonna give you no fucking.
I know where it is actually. By the
I'm not
way,
gonna give you no cock tongue or anything like that.
You want to wear it?
No.
Okay. Stalker Steve. Damn, she has some nice hips and holy underwear. Oh, Jeremy made the steak pasta with the Boondockers.
I bet that probably turned out all right.
She made it again last night, but she doctored it up and put some sour cream in it to make it more like Stroke Me Off.
Stroke me out.
Stroke Me Off.
I like it. Jolson says he wants to party with Google.
Hang on.
I tell you, first you fucking ruin your phone or your camera. Now you're gonna ruin your phone.
Oh, you dirty fucker.
Ooh.
Hello. You have reached the B&E Brew Reviews. You are in the middle. You are in the middle of a brew review, fucker.
You got Carlito, motherfucker! What the fuck? So, yeah, make that motherfucking pasta.
So, you use the Boondockers?
Definitely. Yeah, that Boondockers gives it that special kind of fucking zing, It's not hot, because I'm used to eating fucking habaneros and shit, but it's good in that pasta.
Oh, actually, Christine made that again last night, The only thing,
Yeah.
the only thing that she changed from the recipe that you saw in the video was
Yeah.
she added more Boondockers on my request and
Yep.
1 cup of sour cream to make it like stroganoff.
Ooh, man. I'm eating the shit right now. It's way good. I'm glad that I am subscribed to Miss Bomey and get to watch her videos and get to make some of them fucking recipes.
You are such a gigantic fucking kiss ass. I love you.
I hate that fucking channel. It sucks. I hate your channel. The Brewer channel sucks. I just watch sometimes because it's funny. I actually watch for Matt. That's it. Like if I see the screenshot where it's Matt, I'm watching it. If it's just you, I just can't fucking stand it.
Man, I love some of the comments. Sometimes they're haters, sometimes.
So yeah, I appreciate the Boondockers for sure, and the Miss Palmy recipe is great.
Hey, it's time to test your knowledge. What is this?
Fuck you, I don't know what that is. I'm eating fucking pasta.
Take a guess.
I don't have any guess. What was a 12 gauge shotgun? 20 gauge? No, it's the AK. That's the AK.
Bingo.
I know. I had to listen to it, a little. I have a Motorola phone, so it's distorted.
You would understand more if it was fired at you.
Yeah. Oh, I would hear that AK report downrange like a motherfucker. You know me and AKs. I am very familiar with the platform.
Yeah, you have AK issues.
Yeah, that's for sure. Just don't own a fucking bump stock, that's for sure.
Oh.
You don't want one of those evil fucking bullet hoses, Eric.
Oh, no, I don't have a bump stock.
Right. I went to the ATF website and saw how to saw mine in half, and Jesus Christ. I had to buy a fucking Sawzall for that shit.
You know what? You should come up here because I'm thinking about putting the Betamax on the one I don't have.
Yeah, I hear you. I saw that on the other. Yeah, so, but you can have a fucking Hyperfire trigger, or what is that trigger called?
Yeah.
From Fostech.
Oh, the binary.
Yeah, you can have a binary trigger, and now Fostech just came out one for the AK.
Ooh.
How convenient. The Fostech bump stock is illegal as shit, and now they come out with a fucking binary trigger for the AK. Ooh, that's another $525.
Getting crazy.
More shots for you.
I hear ya.
Just glad it
More shots for Fostech that's fucking banking like a motherfucker on laws that are unconstitutional, in my opinion.
I agree.
Yeah, well, I can talk politics too. I just tend not to too much because then it ruins my fucking day.
Okay, well, I just thought it was easier just to quickly call you while you were in the middle of the brew review. If you want to skip all the bullshit, you're roughly about 30 minutes in.
All right, man. Well, it's good talking to you. Thanks for the recipe and the Boondockers. Thanks to,
Boondockers.
Boondockers for the Boondockers, yeah.
Boondocker.
Definitely.
Steve, the owner, Steven, the owner of Boondockers, is definitely a like-minded thinker. He's funnier than all get out, and the man can make some sauce.
No shit. Amen to that, brother. All right. Well, you take it easy and fucking stick it warm, all right?
60 below tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's half below here. It's 32 below with the wind chill, But fuck it, it's
They're
Minnesota.
already closed
I grew
school
up
for
in
the next
Minnesota.
2 days.
They already closed school?
I should just get,
Yeah, the next
all
2
you gotta
days.
do is just get one of them fucking gay jackets that Matt has. And I
Oh,
They already canceled school for Tuesday, Wednesday up here.
Nice. Too
Yeah.
bad they don't cancel work.
Yeah, no shit, and we got paid. So my new homie Steven, he was talking to his mom the other day, and there was an 82-degree difference between my house and his parents' house.
going through it.
I mean,
Crazy.
and they live across the street, so I'm like, what the fuck? No, I'm just kidding. Well, or maybe Arizona.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Arizona's close enough. We can drive down there.
Yeah, let's
Get a
go.
little fucking sun and some sand. Do some drugs. No, wait, no, it's not your drugs.
Yeah, no, I frown on that on camera.
Yep, I hear you. I frown upon a lot of things on camera.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right,
Okay.
man.
Okay.
Have a good brew review. Kiss Matt for me, not on the lips, preferably.
Okay. Well, love you, my brother. Say hi to Caitlin, and I'll talk to you soon.
Say hi.
Hi, Paul.
All right, I'll catch you later.
Hey, it's the Moonshine Master.
Yeah, the spitter, not the swallower. We get it.
Okay. On that note.
Yeah. All right, I'll catch you later.
Okay. Bye. Hey, what I should have done the entire time.
You have too much fun on there.
The entire time that he was on, I should have done one of these. Coming to you from somewhere.
Oh, God.
Somewhere. This was up on
No, I know.
Seven Bridges.
That's when they came up and visited.
Yeah, the two of those. The two of them do not come up here enough. Definitely a good time.
It is fun when they come up.
Leave the girls behind and go up the shore and get some sockeye salmon. Would you like to have this in your mouth?
No.
Okay. Christine might be proven right on this one.
Let's not talk about adult topics when
What?
Matt is in the room.
I don't.
Smile money. What's that supposed to mean? Were you changing girls on me?
No, I'm having an incident. What the hell? Oh, okay, fine. Her tits just got closer to you. Smile money. Let's not talk about adult topics when Matt is in the room.
Stalker Steve, right?
Jolson. Okay, Google. What's cooler than being cool?
Ice cold, baby.
Ice cold. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right.
Dang, I knew that one.
Jolson is so fired right now. Stalker Steve. Poopy. God damn it. The stuff that comes out of a dog's ass. I think that could apply to what's coming out of there, Stalker Steve.
Same shit.
Poco Loco 35th whiskey time. No. I mean, not that.
You know, if we had a shot every time someone asked us to take a shot, we'd have a lot of shots in us.
See, I used to have a pretty extensive whiskey collection. You wonder where it all went?
These guys. Well, you know,
I actually need to get something to refill the decanter.
do they realize that we actually have jobs? Did you give them a close-up of that?
Oh, well, yeah.
Okay.
Usually every time I use it, it's like right next to the camera so they can...
That used to be my little golden sunshine for every night.
Should paint the tip red. Oh. Flesh colored. Poco Loco, come clean organic protein remover. Mm-hmm.
I'm hearing off to bed.
Rich
Cheers,
Fruit
you
Master
delicious bastards.
212. I'm here and off to bed. What he said.
Good night.
I don't think we'll be hearing from Rich again. And Rich, as soon as I get off my lazy ass and finish editing it, I have a video coming up on the double stack Rock Island 10mm. I've got some footage from like a frickin' year ago when it first failed. Then I have some more recent stuff. I know the good part is when we were out at Matt's place and the gun ran good. It's just that I had no patience to. Not to mention, I was going through my 10 millimeter ammo collection, and I realized as it stands right now, every round of 10 millimeter I presently have is in a magazine or in a mag that's in a pistol. The only thing I have left was about 50 to 75 rounds that are exclusively for the Blackhawk, because Mike bought these cone-shaped rounds that don't work worth a fucking shit in semi-automatic, but they work just fine in a revolver. Small money. Matt loves the competition. 6-pack challenge. This could go wrong. Guns should not be loaded. You will not be safe. Yeah, if we have a 12-pack of Hop Slam sitting down here, I will, Smile Money, I will make sure there are no loaded firearms.
And you can bet I like competition.
Poco Loco, right now this is just a job. If I advanced any higher in the company, it would be my career. And yeah, or if this were my career, I'd have to throw myself in front of a train.
What does he do?
I don't even know what he does. I know he's really good at web design.
As long as he's not the one that works at Walmart.
Oh, and stickers. Maybe that's what he's talking about. The stuff that he did for Jim with the hashtag #BeLikeEd, and Ed. When we were out, because of course I was holding the camera, I let Ed shoot my AK. And it was the first time Ed ever shot my AK, and it was actually like, okay, Ed's not here to be embarrassed or pissed off at me. Ed had an AR-15 with a big fucking scope on it, and at 75 yards, I think he hit the target once. He switches to my AK, and I've got the Krebs peep sight right here, and I think he hit the target every single time. Now, if Matt were me holding the camera, Ed turns, and he's got this big fucking ear-to-ear grin on his face, and he's holding my rifle just like this, and Poco Loco used that to make some stickers and stuff. Anything that gets used that Ed is in it. Ed, man, I miss you. I know. All of a sudden, I just felt like I got pushed out of the way.
You know, you can't be upset for covering those boobs. I mean, make them yours. There's nothing wrong with that.
Muzzle first. Here's to Ed. Great brew review, sir.
Cheers to that.
You actually got to meet Ed. Smile Money. 4 bean ale, and the basement becomes a gas chamber again. Matt Davis. The man, the myth, the legend. Matt's here because beer. Right, Matt? P.S. They're called pony kegs.
Yeah, that's what it is. Pony kegs.
Oh,
I'm not here just for the beer, guys.
Stephen Bush with a link to Come Clean. Oh, it's on Come Clean
Looks
Wipes.
like an ass wipe.
What is the description for this?
Hey,
well,
you know, it did get a 5 stars with 1 customer review.
It's good. Oh, I've got to order this for Christine.
Oh, that is so wrong. She'll probably throw it right back at you and say, you clean it up.
Oh, why? Come Clean flavored cleaning wipes? What the
Wow.
What flavor is that? Oh, this is a bummer though. There's no, you can't buy it. Currently unavailable. Son of a bitch.
Oh, go back real quick. Look at that. It's even got a picture of an erection squirting everywhere. I did not notice that.
I don't know if
they can see it. Right there in the middle, guys. Right in the middle.
25 professional wipes. Oh my God.
Excuse me for a second here. Oh, I really powered through those. You're just proving a point today, huh? That you can suck them down quicker than me.
Well, I need to plan this okay. Oh, there's quite a... Well, shit, you're going to work out better than me. I have to make this last, and you might have to pick up the pace.
Do you want a little bit? I'll topper you off a little bit. I'm not mean like that.
EMT Rail Fan. Hi, Matt. Another 1.5 beer review, I see. 1.5 hour. Hour and a half beer review, I see.
Thank you.
I'll still be here till the end. Hoping to be witness to Miss B's first basement pop. I know. So close the other time. I think I really have to piss her off or something. Or I'll do one, and then when she rushes down here to find out what the fuck happened, maybe we can get another one in. I'll clean. Oh, smile money. I'll keep working on the revolver until it's broken. Matt Davis again. No, Everclear is not for drinking. It's industrial cleaner. I used it for cleaning guns.
Oh, that's BS because I drank it by the bottles. I got a sweet apple pie recipe. You ever make any of that?
What? The last time I used Everclear was for those.
I'll teach you how to make some apple pie. Yeah, those are probably even better than my apple pie, but...
Actually, there's still some in the fridge if you want.
We're gonna make some apple pie. It can be one of our brew reviews. We'll make it and get merry while we're shit, we can make like 3 gallons of the stuff.
EMT Rail Fan. Sorry, Matt. The choice needs to be made before conception, not after.
Well, shit. The problem is, I never have a choice other than abstinence. It's always the girl's choice. So when they make it, I'm always on that. Abort. I've got my one. I'm good.
Stalker Steve. Hops Slam Nation. That should be good. I figured out the only
It's Hop Slamathon, by the way.
The only date that'll work would be a Saturday. I could not do it on a Friday.
Oh yeah, I could.
Because it's locked and loaded. If we went down here and drank a 6er of Hop Slam, I am just going to go straight, if I make it to the next level of this house, to bed.
I don't even think I'll be able to go home. I'll have to have my girlfriend pick me up.
Gillian, haven't had any of that beer you guys have been talking about, but need some of them. But not in my area. Mike cannot get anything from 6 Point. Stalker Steve, killer, you know what, Matt? Cheers, boys. Kill you?
Killer you. Know what, Matt? Cheers, boys. I'm just confused.
Jolson, I will fucking castrate you with a fucking straw. Well, Aunt Keck, Matt.
I'm feeling a lot of love today, guys.
Aunt Keck, cowbells for slut soup. That's a real product.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Christine told me all about it.
Jolson, Matt, you need to calm down and respect your elders, you young whippersnapper, you.
Oh, I completely respect my elders.
And Keck, Jack is relentless. Oh, fuck you, Jack.
He is giving me that evil eye.
I know, he's a fucking piece of shit. And Keck, Bourbon, Scotch, Irish, love them all.
I mean, I'll drink them, but my heart's at the bourbon. The Scotch and the Irish really do a number on my stomach a lot of times.
And Keck, Teachers is a good entry Scotch. I don't know if
I've never heard of that.
I don't know if I've ever heard of that. And Keck, Ardbeg.
On is awesome.
Uh,
Isn't that what you were talking about? Ardbeg?
Ardbeg is fucking awesome. When both me and Christine like Scotch, both me and Christine like whiskey, and we went over and we talked to Andy, the assistant manager over at Keyport, and I said, I want what you think is really good Scotch. And he said, one of my favorites is Ardbeg. But at $95, I don't recommend that you buy it. And I'm just like, why? He's like, it's an Islay Scotch. Okay, I'll admit, I'm a Scotch rookie. What's the difference between regular and Islay? Islay is the really smoky peaty as opposed to peaty. And he goes, some people get really turned off by it. And I'm just like, he has recommended some of the best beers I've ever had. And so I'm just like, he actually told me a couple of places here in town that you can go, like you did, where you can just set your money down and they'll let you try some of these high end. They'll just bring the container over and set down, for $50. Me and Christine could try like the top 5 scotches, and I just decided I just decided to say fuck it.
Yeah, we're at 51, man. 52, don't look at me.
Yeah, we're fucked. It's Christine's fault because she came down here about the so I decided just to roll the dice because everything that he's ever recommended I have loved, so I bought it, and it was just like, oh my god. If somebody has had an Islay Scotch that is even better than Ardbeg, leave a comment. But the next time I have such a thing as a disposable $100 bill, I'll get a bottle. Even though you're not a huge Scotch fan, this is such a... I highly doubt that you've had an Islay Scotch. It's possible, though, because you said you had that variety pours.
Yeah.
And Keck, Wild Turkey 101.
Oh, man.
Brussels, Rare Breed, have not tried Long Beach yet. Makers 46. Mitchler, American Bourbon, American
Buffalo Trace, and Eagle Rare are the everyday bourbons. I usually keep them at the house. There's more to that list, but don't want anyone to falsely think I have a problem. We already know that, Aunt Keck, but that's okay. Wild Turkey, it's funny that he says Wild Turkey. The first thing is Wild Turkey. I used to take that when I used to go deer hunting back when I was like 21.
I've had it deer hunting.
No, you go with the honey though. The honey Wild Turkey. You mix that 50-50 with coffee, and let me tell you what, it'll keep you cold or keep you warm on the stand all day long.
And Keck, I'm all for culling the herd. My uncle Adol. Never mind. Okay. Bearded CB, laugh my fucking ass off. Some dogs are way smarter than you would think.
She's smoking again, isn't she?
Not mine. And Keck, just unplug Google when you're not using it. Or you can just turn the mic off. And
I still don't trust that thing, man.
yeah, when you do this, is it really off?
The mic's off.
Is the mic really off? I bet you're lying to us.
It's got a red light to it, and it just talked back to you
By
after
the way,
you switch.
the mic's off.
See,
To
I
turn
don't...
it back on, slide the switch on the back of Google Home. By the way, the mic's
I
off.
won't ever trust that
To turn
shit.
it back on, slide the switch. The mic's back on.
You suck. Bearded CB, all the internet and security cams down. It's the Russians and the letters. That's right, the alphabets. CIA, FBI, Yeah, yesterday was really weird. Almost everybody I know was talking about internet problems. And Keck, I totally agree with Christine about Trump not caving in and playing the demtards to open up the government again to pay the workers. ESP, the Coast Guard, TSA can suck a dick. We shall see in 3 weeks. Yeah, I guess we will see in 3 weeks.
I'm glad I don't work for the government, I can say that. Of course, I'm not getting a paycheck anyways. They're sending it to somebody else, motherfuckers.
Yeah, you talked about that. So the rest of the story is he called and said...
No, that was before the show.
Oh. Yeah,
They didn't give me my paycheck. I called them and they said, we gave it to you direct deposit. I said, that's bullshit because I never gave you my bank information. They finally called right before the show and they said, yeah, we're going to get the money back. You can come down tomorrow and pick up a paycheck after work. What the fuck? 4 days late, 5 days late, and they sent it to somebody else. Who the hell are they sending my paychecks to?
Yeah, it's like someone else isn't... Look...
Hey,
48 hours later.
That's a good $1,100.
Bearded CB. Very awesome whiskey set from Jules. Yeah, we're gonna... Well,
Oh yeah, they're right there by your feet.
we're gonna have to check it out. Matt Davis. Fuck New York fucking libtards. Fuck them. Bearded CB. Yeah, high here. Next few days gonna be like -18 with wind chill of -50.
Where the hell are you? Because that's what we're dealing with.
And he's not too far from here.
Not -50 though.
Yes. Yes, it's just fucking garbage. Sorry I have to be part of this.
Wade, big redneck papa, giddy giddy, says the guy that picks women on looks. Too young to know how good girls try harder. No, I like them big, small. It don't matter to me. Big ones are always good. Easier to keep too. And they appreciate. I could go on a list. Been around long enough.
I don't want to get into the comparison thing, but Wade already knows because we've had this conversation. Some of these tiny chicks reminds me of Arby's.
I kind of like the tiny chicks though. You can fucking manhandle them.
Yeah, but it's like, is it a room or a
It's not
tunnel?
something I want to keep.
It's like throwing a fucking wiener
It's not
down an elevator shaft.
Well, you know, when you got a small dick like me, you feel a little bit bigger about yourself.
That's the porn secret. Find the smallest chick you can and put your penis on her chest. It looks huge.
That's why I like midgets so much.
My God. Wade, put pepper sauce on the dog food. The dog will run and hide.
Cheyenne pepper sprinkled on the side of the fence works too. Mm.
Now,
Or you
Wade,
could just shoot ice at it. You asshole.
I started to wonder, though, the Jack Russell that a lot of you guys never got to meet, my Daxie, she was fucking awesome. She stole pizza off my plate. And I was just like, I was going to beat her ass into the ground. But I decided I didn't want to hurt her. I'd get revenge. So I went in the kitchen. I got another piece. And I stripped it back. I took the hottest cayenne pepper I had. This was before I was into the Reaper and all the nasty shit. But still, cayenne is pretty decent. And I made a layer like it was absorbing the sauce. There was so much fucking cayenne. And this was pretty hot cayenne. This was stuff my mom had gotten for me. I think it was 85,000 IBUs versus the Scoville rating. I don't even know how you figure it out. So I set it back, put it on a plate, and I get up and leave the room. And I'm around the corner, and this she's like in her bed in the family room, and I actually look over, and she's just like looking to see if she's being set up. I mean, this is how smart this fucking dog is. She's like looking to see if she sees me, and she's like listening, and then she like gets up, She goes over to the table, and then she stops, and she looks back at me, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, does she hear me? What the fuck? She finally figures out that she's in the clear, reaches up, grabs the pizza, and now she's eating it. I'm in the doorway going, yeah, you little fucker, I can't wait to see you head to the water. Eats the whole thing. And then turns around and goes and quickly gets back in her bed like I'd walk into the room and go, oh my God, aliens abducted my pizza. And she's just laying there. She never went for her water. She never left the room. She never acted like it bothered her at all. And I'm just like going, I used, for me, what I would normally go through, I probably used a week's supply on just a little patch I put on that piece of pizza. And I don't know if some dogs just don't have the sensory gland for hot or what.
I don't think we have the time for this story, but remind me, I've got a very similar story for you.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Beard CB, first challenge you threw down was the whose rifle shoots better. Now the 6-pack challenge. That will make for some interesting vids when it warms up a bit, at least 20 degrees outside.
We should see who can shoot better drunk. Let's put them together.
In the basement. 308s, target set up over there. Steel plates hanging on the beer fridge. Unsubbed.
I bet you I can open my can with this next shot.
Bearded CV. Ooh, Leinenkugel. They used to have some decent beer before they were bought out by Miller and before craft scene really took over in the Midwest. I
like their Leinenkugel Light and the Sunset Wheat very rarely on a summer day.
I bought something to
They're all
review.
Too fruity. They're too fruity.
I think I actually have a review on the shanty, the lemon shanty.
Summer shandy.
Yeah. Spent on money. Lifting prowess. Remember, Matt thinks a case of boxed 4-pack. 3 Matt cases is equivalent to 1 12-pack. Awesome.
Actually, I used to carry the 30 cases on a regular. Call it the cube.
EMT Rail fan, a little disappointed in this one. Ralphie's mom did eventually let him take his pink bunny jammies off. You just made the brew babe stand there looking gorgeous and wouldn't let her take hers off. So, she needs to be naked.
Mr. Holster,
Here's-
154. Once again, the guest is the only one in the room that knows you can talk after you drink.
Unsubbed and blocked. Jay on the Flanders. Finally get a video up and you put me behind. Damn it, Jim. Figure. Smart money. Christine knows how to check whether Stalker Steve is live, but you don't. I'm still going with the drunk explanation.
Probably a good one.
I have not been feeling good. I know this sounds like bullshit, but yesterday, even though it looked like we were having fun and all, I edited the brew review, and all of a sudden, it's just like, I just felt like complete fucking dirt. I was laying on the couch under 2 blankets, and Christine goes, "You look all white," and I go, "I cannot get warm," so I went to bed. And then Jim started hitting me up with video chats, and it was just like going, sorry, Jim. Jay on the wrong dated Hop Slam. It should have been 2019. Hop Slam, watching this just to be polite. Yeah, he's not a big IPA fan. Wade, in my humble opinion, the moment of conception, a baby is a separate, independent soul. The woman's body becomes a support system. Which is pretty much immediately. Gunwild 1, let's see everybody, okay, we're almost here. Gunwild 1, Hornet Fixer was on Stalker Steve's chat. I guess now that Steve has his rifle, there's no need to invite you.
So sad. Gun wild.
Matt needs a testosterone boost if he thinks the brew babe's boobs are too big. Either that or he's half homo.
You know, if I have to have two hands for one fucking melon, it's just too big for me. You can have a little extra cushion, but I like to be able to squeeze them, you know. If I'm worried about getting knocked out or suffocating, they're just too big. Maybe I am still a young pup.
There is such a thing as way too big.
I know, I've seen plenty of them on your file.
Hornet Fixer. Hornet Fixer! It's fixed. Calm your tits, fucko. Sorry.
Gunwild.
Gunwild.
4K is useless on YouTube since you can only view a video on 1080. At the current moment, yes, but it seems like everything is going up to 4K, and that's why I was saying that yesterday. Is I think 4K is the way to go, just because that's going to be the new norm. 1080's been the new norm, or 1080 was the norm for how long? It's been since Blu-ray came out, right?
Yeah, first we had
But
480, 720.
yeah, but now Blu-ray is doing 1080. That's been out for quite a few years. 4K is the new thing, and it's going to only keep increasing. I think that's going to be the new standard, myself personally. Of course, now, you know, they got, what the hell is it? It is 4K. 4K is technically double 1080.
So when I got the 80-inch Sony, Sam tried to convince me to buy an OLED. 2 years ago, the OLED was $10,000.
I thought you were trying to, oh, we gotta go over to the iChart channel. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? We're trying to, you said under an hour, and you guys are busting my balls.
It's the Two-Hearted Ale Club meeting.
I mean, you can bust my balls about my comments yesterday, that's fine. But you keep busting my balls about all this time, you gotta start pointing the finger at Eric.
Gunwild. Of course, Eric will wear anything. Did Matt not see the review where he wore a muumuu?
Oh, I believe it.
It's true. And makeup.
You guys just wait till I get my shirt in the mail.
Jolson, the Two-Hearted Ale Club needs more cowbell and less fabric. You get more cowbell. That much more.
Oh, Eric, it's going to be great when they get to see you in your tatas. Oh.
Smile Money. Hashtag Two-Hearted Ale Club. Two-Hearted Ale Club.
Hey,
oh,
speaking of that.
do I have to explain everything? Yeah.
Dang, we're really putting them down today. Cheers.
Only 4. I don't even know what the percentage was on this.
Yeah, you better go rate it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, right here. Weak sauce.
Well, it's not terrible.
It doesn't say.
It does.
Where?
It's not terrible. It's below company standards.
It's better than what I thought it would be. I'll give it that.
Camera. Okay. Where on the E scale am I going to put resilience? Well, I'll give them a little extra credit for what they're doing. And I'm going to give them... okay.
I'll give them a half a point extra. I'll go 7.5.
I gave them an 8. And I gave them a little
Yeah,
plus for
because
what they're doing.
Yeah. I would go higher if I didn't have the thought that it tastes so much like their IPA or anything else that they typically put out.
What they probably did is they had their head brewmaster go,
We got to tweak it just a little bit.
Bearded CB, Two-Hearted Ale Club, begin. Stalker Steve, Two-Hearted Ale Club? Why is that a question mark? We should call him. No, that would take too long.
Yeah.
Bearded CB, also, thought to throw in a Hey,
Hi,
Matt.
Thanks, Bearded CB. Good to hear from you too, buddy.
That was a big assumption on his behalf. I mean, like, see,
Did he really know I was high?
I actually covered that up so that they can't, like, listen in. Or can
Cowbells for cowboys. Cowbells for cowbells.
they? Aunt Keck?
He's obsessed with those cowbells, I think.
Aunt Keck has the last comment. And I've said before, Mr. Holster, you cannot hold me back if I don't drink the entire beer, because this is the Two-Hearted Ale Club. So I'm going to enjoy this when I go upstairs and edit the rest of this train wreck.
I noticed yesterday I didn't quite finish mine either.
Meanwhile, I'm going to have a blueberry donut.
You know what? I was thinking about our challenge with the 6-pack. I think we got to do something more than just be able to drink some beers.
Like what?
Have some kind of other competition while we're doing it, just to see how fucked up we're getting. Like throwing some darts, first beer we can actually hit the board, last beer we're fucking hitting the floor with our face. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Well, right off the bat, we have this.
I'm just saying something. Ooh. I haven't seen one of those for quite a long time. I used to have my own personal one just like that. But it was on my keychain. Can you believe it? My grandma got it for me for Christmas. She's like, you need this.
Now, this piece of shit is probably going to restart. It might let me actually do it. A lot of times it just wants to restart. I just had a donut, so it might be all good.
That can't be right.
0.2.
You're not blowing a 0.2.
You can buy this on Amazon.
Yeah, I bet that's where you got it.
Actually,
A 0.2? Were you drinking before I came over?
no.
Maybe because it's just on your tongue. There's no way you'd be blowing a 0.2.
See, that's one thing I've noticed, and I've actually made this a comment. All those people at last call that just slam their drink and go out and get in the car, I think that if you had a blood test versus the breathalyzer, you'd see two completely different numbers.
And I'm going to tell you that, in my experience, very little difference.
Really?
It depends.
Well,
It depends what you can get a different test reading. Yes, but in my own experience, it's pretty damn close.
Well, basically, we just drank 3, if you want to round up, 6.87s, and this is a full-on 7. So 4 7% beers in less than an hour. Or less than an hour and 14 minutes.
That still ain't gonna get us to a 2-0. You know what it takes to get to a 2-0?
Usually to the point where you're wondering if your blood will light on fire if it bleeds out onto a candle. Actually, it's not even a...
I've blown some pretty stiff, stiff ones, and we're talking like doing shots all fucking night.
I'm not going to touch that one.
Yeah, blowing some stiff ones. Not from beer. We ain't blowing no 2.0 from 4 beers.
But if you have that and you put it in your car and you look at that and go, oh my God, and you don't drive, then I give them credit.
Yeah, well, better safe than sorry. No, I mean, I agree with that.
Okay, just because I'm doing one last refresh and seeing if Aunt Keck gets his shit stolen.
Was this the iHeart Club, though? Did you already check that out?
Yep.
Okay.
Aunt Keck's the last member in the iHeart Club. So...
We were really hoping it would have changed, but...
Yeah, because we want Aunt Keck to not be, the last.
Well,
okay, guys.
Thanks again for watching.
Cheers, and thank you, Steve, for the, I mean, my honest answer is, these chips are a hell of a lot better than a natural chip, but if you bought this to be impressed by the heat...
I completely agree. Because I didn't think they were overly hot, but I thought they tasted good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, after you have a few, yeah, you will feel the heat. But it's not like those. Ooh, I can only have 1 or 2 of those, and I'm like, if I have more...
See, knowing what the ghost pepper tastes
flames.
Like, it has the flavor of a ghost pepper. It just doesn't...
Well, the problem is, I go and I get suited up. I look like a fucking astronaut. And today was pretty right. So if I go suit up and I'm fucking shitting flames, I'm the one that's got to deal with it all day in my little fucking suit.
And on that bombshell, we will see you guys, maybe not tomorrow, but Wednesday. Cheers.
Later.